the script was completely, genuinely absorbing and just beautiful, beautifully written. Which immediately, as I said, since things are so sparse, since good projects are so sparse, it comes out right away. You know, it catches your eye right away. It's sort of glinting. You know, obviously the chance to play, you know, in this period, the chance to play the character with such repression, I think is every actor's dream, isn't it? You know, to be able to use your face and not so much your words. To work with Colin was inspiring. We work so well together, and we're able to get so much from each other and change so subtly. And you know, when you have an action reaction sort of thing, which is what is it all about anyway? If somebody's giving you something, you know, the slightest bit they change it, the more you've completely changed. I mean, even when we were doing the ear piercing scene, which is very intense, you know, the first take was rather, you know, it was very sort of sad and a bit, you know, and was sort of awkward and strange. And, you know, by the fifth take, you know, I think we took 5 takes of that scene, you know, it was sloppy and passionate, and it had just become that way. And it was that way so much, even with the very subtle sort of things, you know, you see them growing on each other. And it very much was that way with Colin. We can really sort of start off with a sort of very raw, kind of basic, and then just, you know, and then have this sort of beautiful, you know, harmony by the end of the scene. Peter was, you know, was very sort of open to different ideas, was very helpful in the sense that he kind of let me, you know, sort of have my own, you know, space and have my own preparation, and he was not intrusive that way, which is surprising. You know, sometimes he would say to me, you know, Scarlett, what are you thinking in this scene? And I go, it's none of your business, you know. Don't ask me that. And he'd go, okay, you know, whatever. And we found a very kind of nice balance. You know, it takes time when you work with a director. You work so closely with them, especially working every day, that you know everything that's going on. You know exactly what they ate for lunch and what happened to them the day before. And that's strange. It's a strange closeness to have with a director. And Peter made that, you know, comfortable. It's so human. It so has, you know, as much as it took a while to sort of figure out how to use all these different brushes, you know, cleaning and mending and cook, you know, whatever, preparing dishes and all these things. The feeling, the actual raw emotion is human. It's so human. It's the way, you know, it has nothing to do with the period and everything to do with being, you know, with being this girl who's completely in love in every way, and not being able to express it, and not being able to sort of, you know, have her love vindicated. She's feels, you know, sort of empty sometimes. I think people can relate with that.